Hello, welcome once again to Pale Blooms and Beyond. Thank you for joining us today. If you do like the programming you see here and the musicians and artists I visit with, please be sure and hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. Derek Moore is an English-born bassist and co-founder of progressive rock band Nektar. The band was assembled by a group of British musicians living in Germany. Prior to Nektar, Derek formed the garage band, The Prophets, also in Germany. Beginning in 1969, Nektar in various lineups has released some 14 studio albums to date, a slew of live albums, and several compilations. The band has had great success with their albums and is a band also known for their live concerts, including light shows with psychedelic themes. The album artwork has been associated with Helmut Wenske, who created three of their most successful albums. The band would reform in 2000 and play until the passing of original member Roye Albrighton in 2016. In 2019, the band, with several founding members, recorded a new album of unreleased material dating back to 1978. And the latest Nektar album is last year's Mission to Mars. Derek currently resides in Lexington, North Carolina, and is still very active with the band. Well, welcome, Derek.
Glad to be here.
Thank you for taking time out to visit. Well, take us back. Where were you born?
I was born in England, in
Okay,
Yorkshire, England.
in Yorkshire. Okay, okay. All right. Yorkshire, yeah, has a very distinct accent. Uh, yes.
Because you know what, my thing about accents is when you move to an area where people don't understand words that you're saying,
Yeah.
you drop them words and replace them with somebody else. And once you get to the point where people understand you, that's
Yeah.
your accent.
Right. I've
Then
talked to
you
you.
lose the accent that you had.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's
yet, I go back to Yorkshire, they think I have an American accent.
right, right, right. Isn't that something? Yeah. I've talked to a few Liverpudlians and they have a very distinct accent.
Yeah,
Yes.
they do.
Well, do you recall your early childhood growing up? Did you hear music in the household?
Oh, yeah. My sister was a pianist and she taught music in the schools. In fact, she taught me to play.
Oh, did she?
I
Okay.
started playing piano, yeah. She taught me to play. But I love music. Just listening to her, she was awesome.
Oh, I see there's a piano there behind you back
Yeah,
there. Yep, yep. Do you still tickle the ivories?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. All right, all right. How young were you when you first started playing piano?
7.
Oh, okay, 7 years old. Yeah, they say the earlier the better. With
Well, it helped me when I started playing bass. I started playing bass because the bass player left, and I played piano, rock and roll piano. And when if you know what chords have been played, and I could just glance at the keyboard player, make sure that we were playing, then you know what notes are in the chord, and you can play any note in a chord, and it'll work.
There you go. There you go. Were either one of your parents musically inclined at all?
They liked music,
Okay.
but they didn't play
They
music.
didn't play any instruments. Okay. All right. Can you remember one of the first singles or albums that you bought, that you got?
No.
Okay.
First, no, I
Or
don't.
or one of the early singles or albums.
Probably Cliff Richards,
Okay. Okay. All right.
who you don't know, right?
Yes, I do. Back by the Shadows.
Shadows, yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I've heard so many
Well, this
stories about
Hank Marvin is still playing
Hank
the
Marvin.
player,
He is. He
and
is.
they offered for him to play yet in Yes.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yes.
something you didn't know, right?
I didn't know that part. No, I didn't know that part.
He was,
But I've
he
heard
was,
so many.
he was an innovative guitarist, really.
Yes, I've heard that. Over here we had the Ventures, and you guys
Exactly.
over there had the Shadows. The
Yeah, I
Shadows.
think the
Yes.
Ventures came after the Shadows, if I remember
Yeah,
rightly.
I think they did. I think they did.
It was music that was in a new direction, you know. I mean, and
Yeah.
really, if you look at what was happening around 62, it was the Everly Brothers, it was, the Ventures and all these bands. And out of nowhere came the Beatles and just turned the whole world upside down.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, The
You know, I
Beatles,
was just thinking, and
the
go
Beatles
ahead,
taught
go ahead.
we could write our own music.
Right, right, exactly. And it was they were a little more developed than just the three chord, sound that it came before that. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, another couple that are still around that's surprising to me, Clem Catini and also Joe Brown. Joe Brown is still
Joe
around
Brown,
too. Yeah.
Joe Brown just did he was the concert for George. Uh,
Oh, okay.
was in that. Joe Brown was huge in his day. I mean, I don't know
Yeah,
how old he is now, but he was huge back in the day.
yeah. And his backing band was the Brothers. I remember that. Well, can you recall one of the first live concerts that you went to that you attended?
Ooh. Screaming Lord Sutch and the Savages.
Did you? Okay. Wow.
And
All right.
the guitarist from that band was Richie Blackmore.
Richie Blackmore. Right. Right. He was also in the what was it? The oh now I'm drawing a blank. The Outlaws, the UK Outlaws.
I, I think that it was in Such, was with Screaming Lord Such. He was, I want to say 15 at the time.
He was young. Yeah. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
was great guitarist.
Oh yeah. Quite a gunslinger, as they called him. Yeah. He and Jimmy Page. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
met Richie years and years ago,
Yeah.
uh, and I knew he was going to be one of the greats. It, he was just
Yes.
he was just a great guitarist.
Yes. Well, what were some of the early musical influences for you, bands and artists?
Uh, hmm, of course, Hendrix,
Yeah.
uh, who I knew fairly well. We bumped into each other a few times, and he was a beautiful guy. No
Yes.
ego, no ego, just loved music.
Right.
Um, we listened to Vanilla Fudge,
Oh, all right. All right. Yeah.
and we listened to um, oh, Moody Blues, I think, and a lot of different bands
Yeah.
of that era we
Yeah.
listened to.
Sure.
Story with I'll give you a quick story with Vanilla Fudge.
Sure.
Vanilla Fudge, we really liked a lot, and during this time I got to know him, and when I was when I wasn't in music, I was a contractor, and I went to a house to have a look at something at the house, and we got talking, and she said, um, "Oh, my cousin is a musician. He plays bass." And you hear this all the time. You always
Yeah.
cousin who plays something.
Right.
It turned out to be a cousin. Turned out to be Tim Bogart.
Really? Okay.
And I
So
said,
he really did. Yeah, he
I said,
really did play. Yeah.
no. She
Yeah.
said that's his mother. She pointed to his mother in the kitchen. She
Uh,
was making something, and I got to know his mother. And I said, if he ever comes to town, let me know. And
yeah.
she did a few months later. And I went down and we sat and talked for about 3 hours.
Oh, did you?
He was a great guy. He was teaching in Berkeley, I think, at the time. And then fast forward to when we did uh, Nearfest, we did a festival in Germany, and who was on that festival? The Vanilla Fudge. We headlined Saturday. I think Eric Burden headlined on Friday, and and Vanilla Fudge were on that bill. And I went down to backstage, and Tim was there tuning his guitar, and I tapped him on the shoulder, and he turned around and he goes, "What are you doing here?" I said, "It's a long way from Chester. That's where I used to live, Chester, New Jersey."
Yeah.
And we had a good laugh. It was great.
I bet you did. I bet. Was that Eric, just Eric, or was he with the animals when you
It
saw
was
that?
just Eric Burden.
Just Eric, just Eric.
I think it was War. He had on.
Oh, war. Okay. It was that time period.
Oh,
Okay.
it was great. He was
Yes.
really good. And
Yes.
there was a lot of good bands on that tour, on that show. Um, I think we headlined Saturday. I don't remember who headlined Sunday, but it was great, you know.
Well, were you in a band before you relocated, before you moved out of the UK?
Yeah, I was in. Actually, that was the Upsetters. Uh,
Okay. Okay.
we played on American bases
Okay. Okay.
all over Europe, and that band eventually became the Prophets, and we
Okay.
moved into the German scene,
Okay.
and then that band went to be the Prophecy. We played Greece. We played the Panathinaikos Stadium with 60,000 people.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
There was This was back in '63, maybe. The
Yeah.
Beatles were huge, so they were starved of music.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
it
Yeah.
was great. And then when the guitarist who went to school with me decided to go back to England, then I called Roy to see if Roy wanted to come and join the band.
Okay.
He was in Sweden at the time. He
Okay.
said sure. He'd been jamming with Ron in the Star Club where we were playing, and he came over, and of course we had to play because that was our only income.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I booked a gig for that Friday night, and we'd never played a note of music together. We just jammed all night.
Right. Well, back up before that. What took you to Germany to begin with? Why did you relocate there, go there?
Well, we're in France, and the agent in France wasn't paying us.
Oh, okay.
The opportunity to go to Germany and play in the bit. So once we got to Germany, we tossed that agent out.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Do
Good.
it, you know.
Yeah. Right. Right. All right.
We used to play a month at a time.
Uh-huh.
And back then, you'd get maybe $1,900, $2,000 a month to play, which was a lot of money for that time.
Yeah.
And you would play for the American troops. It was
Right.
great. I mean, we
Right.
had a lot of fun playing for the troops.
Right. I've heard that too, but playing the bases, the Air Force bases, and
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. That was a good way to get a good start there too.
yeah.
Wow.
And
Oh.
then we moved into the German scene.
Mhm.
The German clubs were huge back then.
Yeah.
And we'd play a month at a time at the club, the Star Club Hamburg, the Top Ten Hamburg, PN Club in Munich, all over the country. It was
Yeah.
great.
How were the fans, the German fans?
There were, I have to tell you, the German uh, people really liked hearing something they'd never heard before.
Okay.
So
Right.
when we formed Nectar, we decided we would play all our own music, which we did. And the German people didn't want to hear pop music. They didn't want it. They wanted something other than what they were hearing on the radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, and we just built the band up from there.
Yeah. Yeah. Was the band the Rattles? Were they around at that
Yeah,
time?
they were
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Rattles. And
Okay. Okay.
there was of course, it's
There's a pretty
the
pretty
mill.
pretty
Yeah, yeah.
strong scene. Strong scene there. Yeah. Yeah. We'll talk about with the Prophets. Did you guys release any material?
Yeah, we did a couple of singles.
Okay.
And with the Prophecy, we did a few things in singles in Greece, which were recorded on, I think it was on 16 track. No, it's 16 millimeter film.
Oh, is that
Uh,
right? Is that right? Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Do you still have copies? Do you still have copies of that, or
I might have somewhere. I might
somebody?
have.
That'd be nice. I wonder if any of those clips are on YouTube or
Yes, they
uh,
are. Yes, they
on.
are.
They are out there. They are
Look,
out there.
look up
Okay.
the
Okay.
Prophet. Um,
Uh-huh.
and we did Sonny. You remember Sonny?
Oh, yes, yes, I do. I like that. I like that.
We did a few. Look them up. Look up the Prophets or
Okay.
Prophecy. I think it was back then. Um,
Okay. 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 Well, one member, Ron Howden, would join you in Nectar. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ron and I met when we were kids. We were 18. We met in Sheffield, England, and when we
Okay.
went to France to play, one night Ron just walked up to the front of the stage and he said, "I want to play with you."
Did
And
he?
I said,
Okay.
"Let's work it out. I mean, we've been friends for a while."
Yeah.
So we swapped drummers that night. Our drummer went to play for his band, and he came to play with me.
Yeah.
And we basically played together pretty much all the time. We had a short period when his his grandmother died, and she brought him up, and he had to go over to sort out the will and everything else, you know. And we had
Oh, yeah.
another drummer play with us in that time. But as soon as he came back, he got hold of me, and they had a band, and they needed a bass player. And I said, "Well, I'll come and play with you for a little while." So I went and played with him, and I enjoyed it so much I just stayed with him.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, talk about the how the band came together, Nectar, how the band formed.
Well, that's how the band formed. We played as the Prophets. We found Taff. Ron and I found Taff in Stuttgart area,
Okay.
and we added Billy Tabbitt. Billy was an American. He was great. That was the basis of Prophets. And then we became the Prophecy. When Billy left, we added Colin. Um, can't remember his name. I went to school with him as well. Um, Ed. No, I can't remember it. It'll come to me. And
Okay. Okay.
that became Prophecy. And we were playing the Star Club in Hamburg, and Roy used to come in and jam with us. He was with a band called Rainbows, and
Oh,
used to come and jam with Ron more than with the rest of us. And when I asked him, uh, "Do you want to come and play with us?" and he said, "Sure. I'm not doing anything right now. He's in Sweden." So I had to send him the boat fare because he was broke, like we all were back then.
yes.
And
Right.
he came and we did that gig I was talking about where we jammed all night. And we
Yeah.
decided if the music went down well, we'd call it Nectar. And if we didn't, we would call it Pollen.
Oh, okay.
Move on, you know. And
Yeah.
the reporter who was talking to us after the gig, he said, "What's the name of the band?" We said Nectar. We decided, well, Nectar because it went down extremely well. And he asked us how we spelled it, and we spelled it with a K because it was harder than Nectar with the C. And we didn't know at the time that Nectar with the K was actually the German way of spelling it.
German, yes, yes. You didn't know that. Well,
Oh,
you're a mind reader. That was my next question. How it came about,
that's
how you
it.
guys came. Okay, how interesting. I like to hear the origins of names and things like that. It's fascinating. Well,
Well,
go ahead. Go ahead.
if we that year in 1969 we played a place in Firth near Nuremberg, and we met Mick with his light show. Uh,
Oh,
he was
okay.
playing at the camera club, and we were playing at the camera club, and we enjoyed playing together. It generated a whole new feel. I
Yeah.
said one day let's get together and we'll form a music and light theatre, and that happened right after we met Roy in December. Mick showed up at the Hotel Pacific where we were living, and he said, "I'm here." I said, "Well, where's your gear?" And he told us where his gear was, so we had to get his gear, and then we had some gigs set up that I'd set up, and I said, "Come, just come with us."
Yeah.
And I would sell. I would tell. I don't remember how much. I don't. I don't remember the money at that time, but I asked for maybe a few hundred marks for the
Yeah.
additional marks for the light show, and they would say, "No, we've got a light show already," and I said,
Yeah.
"No, you've not got a light show. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll do the gig, and he'll do his light show, and if you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it." And
Oh, okay.
every single time they paid because they wanted it back.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Well, Mick and Keith Walters, both of
Yeah,
those guys. Yeah.
Keith was only with us for about a year.
Oh, was he? Okay.
He did some slide work. He was a good artist. I've not
Okay, but
seen.
it was
Huh?
mainly Mick. It was mainly Mick's.
Yeah,
Mick's.
it was always mainly Mick. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's interesting, how they were really a part of the band, even though they didn't play instruments.
Yeah.
But it's similar to Procol Harum and Keith Reed, how he wrote the lyrics, but he didn't perform, with the band. But he was considered a member. So is that kind of a thing. Wow,
Right.
very interesting. Well, go ahead. Oh, what were can you recall some of the early live shows? Any that stand out to you that from the early days?
It was a blur. They were blur.
Okay,
We,
just
we
like
were
the
on the road.
psychedelic.
We were on the road a lot. We'd do a couple hundred shows a year.
Were you okay? Where all did you travel?
Yeah, we just had the bus. We traveled in the bus.
Okay, but where all did you play?
Oh, well, in the beginning it was just Germany, but we ended up playing a lot in Netherlands, in Amsterdam, and in Switzerland. We
Yeah,
played England, of course. It was better to go over the channel once than to go over the channel every time.
yeah, yeah,
We would play in England, and um, basically, when we did Remember the Future, Frank Zappa was a big fan of the band. Frank wanted us to be on his label, and he put us on his European tour.
yeah.
We toured Remember the Future with Frank Zappa. It was awesome. It
Oh,
was his
did
overnight sensation band. It was a great band.
oh yes, yes, right. That takes you back. The overnight sensation. Yeah.
1983 or four, I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, I've heard stories of bands playing in Holland,
Oh,
and they weren't well known back in the UK, but they went down really well in Holland. They'd come back down, back home to the UK, walk down the street, and nobody would recognize them. It's like they were bigger in Holland,
yeah,
and
we were definitely bigger in Germany and Holland than we were in England. And then I got to know Jeff Jukes, who had an agency over there, and he had bands like Caravan and
oh yes, yes,
oh, what the hell they call them? But anyway, he had a lot of good bands, and I had an agency that I built up in Germany to pay for Nektar, so Nektar wouldn't have to pay anybody. And I used to tour them bands through Germany,
yeah, yeah.
Man and
Oh yes, the
uh,
the Welsh band. Yeah, man.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh,
We
wow.
were really good friends with Man. They used
Oh,
to live with us when they came to Germany.
oh yeah, Deke Leonard. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, yeah.
Deep was
Oh,
man.
oh yes, yes.
So
You have something? Something you show.
this is a deep. See it?
You hold it up a little closer. Come to the, let's see. It's Crazy Man. Oh, okay. Okay, yes, it's Crazy Man. I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
they were all good friends of ours. Uh,
Yeah,
Deep was a great guy,
yeah.
great guy.
Yes, yes. I've heard good things about him. Yeah. Sad at his passing.
Yeah,
Yes. Well, the band's first album, 1971's Journey to the Center of the Eye,
right.
was one continuous track for about 40 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. That's got to be one of the first times something like that has been tried, with an artist or a band.
Yeah, I
One,
think it was. I mean, we played it as one piece
yeah, yeah,
because there was no Dolby back then. There
yeah,
was no DBX. You couldn't stop because otherwise it would make a noise when it started again.
yeah,
So we had to play the basic track as one track.
yeah,
Um, it was a lot of fun.
yeah. Did did you ever play the entire track live?
Always. Uh,
Oh, did you? Okay. All right. All right. How that and that went down well, I'm sure.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Especially the light show,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was it was definitely different.
Yeah. That was a yeah, that's a startling image on the cover too. That really stays with you a long time hearing that. I mean, what and seeing that picture, not hearing it, seeing it, you know. You don't want to look at that before you go to bed at night. Right.
Well,
Well, how was the album received at the time by critics and fans?
it was well received actually. All the albums they used to tell us at the time whenever wherever we were playing, they could see the records play sales increase according to where we were playing.
Yeah.
And then when the second album came out, the first one would go up, and then the third,
Uh,
they'd all go up. And
yeah.
uh, it was uh, it was a fun time. It was a fun time.
Yeah. Yeah.
When
Yeah.
when we finally broke up in '78,
Yeah.
I was already working with Rich Shalander, who was with the new band,
Yeah.
and we were writing music back then. And then I
Yeah.
gave it
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
and we got the band back together for Nearfest in 2002, I think it was.
Yeah. Okay.
We played
Well, I
Nearfest,
wanted
and
to go. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to go back and kind of trek through the early albums too. Just some comments on those. Uh, get recollections if you have them. The sophomore album, A Tab in the Ocean, it's right up there with the band's best albums, I think,
well,
and from critics as well. It was a little more conventional rock.
I don't know if you realize that Tab in the Ocean, a new version is coming out in November,
Oh, okay, okay.
5.1 surround,
Oh,
a new stereo mix,
yeah.
and the original two stereo mixes.
Really? Okay, those
And
make.
also a full concert that's not been heard before.
Is that right? Okay,
Coming
great.
out in beginning of November, 11th or 12th or something like that.
Oh, just next month. Okay, okay. Oh, so that's one you want to really listen to with headphones. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
I haven't heard it yet, but I've heard it sounds great. And this is one of my favorite albums, actually.
Yeah. 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 And now that was the first one that Helmut designed, right? Helmut Wenske. I think that album cover.
Yeah, there was Tab in the Ocean.
Yeah.
He did Sounds Like This. He did
Yeah.
Remember the Future.
Yeah.
He did Recycled.
Yes. Yes.
He did from the new albums. He did The Other Side, and he did um, Mission to Mars.
Yes. Yes.
He's
Quite.
been
Quite.
he's
Yeah.
been a friend of mine for a long time.
Right. He's almost been a extra member as well. Well, how was he commissioned to do the
It was
album
commissioned,
artwork?
it was commissioned through Bellaphone. He was Bellaphone's artist.
Okay.
label, for the Bacillus label.
Okay.
And when um, we did it for Cleopatra Records, we did a compilation album.
Yeah.
And the cover for that was one that I pulled from Holitzka, Klaus Holitzka, Holly.
Oh, okay.
And that album cover was supposed to be the album cover for Sounds Like This.
Oh, was it? Okay. Okay.
A couple of days before, I got a call from Bellaphone, and they said, "Look, we like that cover, but we want to continue with Klaus Holitzka, Helmut Wenske." And
Yeah.
I said, I have to agree with you. I like Holly; he was a really good friend. So
Yeah.
it was better that they told him than I told him.
Oh, then you had to. Yes. Yes.
They called up Helmut and they said, "Look, we need a cover for the new album, and it's called Sounds Like This." And Helmut said, "Okay, I can do that." They said, "The only problem is we need it by tomorrow." And he made that album overnight.
Overnight. Wow. Did he? Did he?
Awesome cover.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't say, can't do it. Sorry.
Helmut wouldn't do that.
Overnight. Wow. Wow. That's definitely kudos to his
Oh, it was
fast working, and what a
phenomenal.
talent
Yeah.
what a talent he was. Yes. Or he's still around? Is he still?
Yeah, he's not painting anymore. He's got
Okay.
arthritis.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But I talk to him quite often.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, my picks off of the album, the title track, Tab in the Ocean, I
Yeah,
enjoy, and also Desolation Valley. I like that one.
yeah. I
Yeah.
think Desolation Valley we're going to be playing when we start touring again next year.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Because of the album coming out, we're probably going to do a lot of Tab in the Ocean.
Oh, okay, good. You're not any plans to come down Dallas way, Texas?
Oh, I would love to come down that way.
Yeah, yeah.
We're trying to get out there.
That would be nice.
It's
There's a
tough.
lot of there's a lot of fans here. I know there are. Well, 1973 album, Remember the Future. That may be the fans' favorite.
Yeah,
And then again, a helmet design on that one.
yeah.
Uh, Go
The
ahead.
next one was actually Down to Earth.
Down to Earth. Yes, you're right. I didn't insert that in there. Yes, Down to Earth. But moving on to Recycled, uh, it's similar in ways to Gentle Giant, I think. I can hear some similarities to Gentle Giant on that. In fact, I have a coming chat with Derek Schulman.
Tell Derek I said hi.
Okay, I will. Do you guys know each other?
Yeah, we know each other. Yeah.
Okay, I will.
They played on a concert with us years ago in Germany.
Yeah, yeah.
And when we got the band back together in 2019, we played in New York City.
Okay, okay.
Came to the show.
Yeah, that's where he is. Yeah,
He's a great guy.
yeah, yeah. I'm finding doing these. I find a lot of you guys have relocated over here. Yeah,
Yeah,
whole
he's
lot.
in New York, I think.
Yeah, he is in New York. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Well, my picks off of that one, I like that album. Recycle,
Yeah,
the track Recycle, Recycle Countdown
yeah,
is another one. Sao Paulo Sunrise is
yeah,
really nice. And then It's All Over. Those are the ones that I really go
yeah.
back and listen to off of.
That's a good album.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
played
yeah.
all of that album at different times with this band I have now.
Do you?
Yeah,
Do you? Okay, okay.
we do a lot of we do about 50% of the show probably is the first albums up through Recycled, and then the other 50% is music that we've written since. We actually wrote the other side. Rich and I wrote that mainly in '78 before the band broke up. And
Yeah,
so it was a
yeah.
matter of getting the band together with Ron, and then we had Randy who took over when I left, and we had Kendall, who played with Project Object, actually, Zappa band, and he played with Rich, and we formed that band, and we did the other side, and that a lot of that music came from '78.
From that time, yes, yes, from that year, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I forgot to ask you about the changes in personnel. So you just went over a few there,
Yeah, well,
but for the,
all that happened with me when I left in '78. I wasn't with the band again um, until 2002.
yeah, yeah, 2000,
We
yes,
played. The
2002.
Nearfest sold out 3,000 people in about 4 hours. It was ridiculous.
Did it? Wow, wow. And
Uh, that was good. And then we did a short
yeah,
tour. Went to England. We
yeah.
played Pittsburgh. We played Adirondacks. We played New York City, and then I left again. And they went on to do Evolution, which is
Oh,
another
evolution.
album
Yeah,
cover.
yeah, yeah. One album I forgot to mention before you left, "Magic is a Child."
Yeah, Magic
That-
was the last album
Did you
that
you
I.
that
Yeah,
you participated, you played on? I think it has my favorite song of that I've heard of Nectar. "Magic is a Child," the title track.
yeah,
I,
that's
I
that's a piece that me and Taff wrote.
oh, okay, okay. It's a beautiful track. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
I like melodic
Yes,
melody. That's where I am.
that's where I'm at too.
I,
I think
I,
that's what
yeah,
attracted me. Yeah,
it was
yeah,
my child.
yeah. Yes, yes, it's a beautiful track. Yeah, that attracts me too. If a song doesn't have a melody to it, it's hard for me to listen.
Yeah,
It has to. It really needs to have that melody. I also like "Listen." The track "Listen"
yeah,
is another
yeah.
one off of there that's really
Listen
gets
is
really
one that
track.
I wrote
Well,
with Roy before Roy.
oh, okay,
You know, the girl on the front of that cover is
yeah, yeah.
Shields.
Is that right? Is that right?
She was, I think,
I'll
13 at the time. She was doing pretty
I'll have to
big.
go back.
And if
Okay,
you
that time period. Yeah.
one of the original covers, if you take the sleeve
Uh,
out, it's her face. I don't
it's
know if
her.
the,
It's her face. I don't have that. No, I just have the CD, but
yeah,
I'll have to go back and look at that and see her as Brooke Shields. Wow. Okay. Wow.
we had a lot of fun making that album.
Oh, did you? Okay. Okay. Wow. Well,
And
the band did call it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Dave Nelson, who played guitar, he took over from
Hmm.
Roy, is
Yeah.
now a financial analyst on Fox News.
Is
He's
that right?
yeah, he's often on Fox Business um, with Charles Payne and them guys.
Yeah.
He's totally in the financial world now.
Is that right? Wow. Okay.
He got
Well, I don't watch Fox.
really bad tinnitus.
Oh, did
Um,
he? Okay. So
he
he
used
had
to
to
play
quit.
with Flo and Eddie. He played with David Sant. David, what the hell they call him? But he played with some good bands. He was
Dave
good.
Nelson. Okay. Yeah.
David,
Wow. Okay. I don't typically watch Fox News, but maybe I'll do a search on YouTube for Dave Nelson
you'll
on.
find this stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It'll be on there so I can see who you're talking
yeah.
about. Well, that's a strange career change there to go into.
Really, I went into construction. I was
Okay. Okay.
for probably 40 years.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's what was that immediately after the band broke up? You got into that pretty
I went,
much. Okay.
went into plumbing and heating.
Okay.
Then I went into plumbing and heating and construction. So
Okay.
did a lot of uh,
Well,
radiant driveways. Radi-
okay. Well, well, we should have called you. Our sync was backed up. We should have called you to come over.
don't
It's just a hop, skip, and a jump away, right? Right.
Dallas?
Yeah, I'm about 20 miles, 25 northeast of Dallas. Northeast. Do you know where Plano, Texas?
No.
Plano?
My Texas for me is San Antonio.
Oh, okay. I used to live there for a little bit in San
Yeah,
Antonio. Yeah.
I shoot competitive shotgun,
Oh, do
and I
you? Okay.
sometimes go to the national championships in San Antonio.
Oh, is that where they have it? Okay. Okay. How cool. I didn't know that. I didn't realize that.
Texas is
Wow.
a cool
Yeah, I used
place.
to. Yeah, it is. It's a big, it's a big place. Um, you know what I didn't realize until just a few months ago, that the size of Texas is larger than the UK.
Oh yeah,
Just the state of Texas is larger than the UK. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And I knew it was big, but I didn't realize it was that big, you know.
You could put it
So
on Lake Winnipeg, and it would still be an island.
yeah, that's right. Right, exactly. The time it takes to drive across Texas, you, in the UK, you'd already be in the ocean, wouldn't you? You'd already be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
England
yeah.
only about 60 miles wide,
Right. Isn't that
about
something?
1,000 miles long, but
Yeah,
only about 60 miles wide, without
right.
island.
Right. Without, yes, yes. Exactly. Isn't that something? Wow. Well, so you went into construction,
Yeah.
and for how long did you work in that field?
About 40 years,
Okay. Okay.
long,
All right.
long time. Then I
Yeah.
retired. And when I retired, Ron called me up and he said, "You want to put the band back together?" So I said, "Sure." So we
Yeah.
put the band back to it was me and him and Rich Shalander. We played together and we knew right away it was going to happen. So we put the rest of the band together and then we brought out all the music that we wrote back in 678
78. Right. Right.
and we
Right.
ended up with the other side.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. When you mentioned playing Nearfest,
Yeah.
wow, and what a exciting time that was. I'm sure
Yep.
for you guys. Yeah, and you went down really well. Uh, had you found a lot of fans had been, still listening to the band and following?
Absolutely. Lots,
Yes.
lots of
Yeah.
fun.
Right. Right. They were happy you guys got together. You guys
Yeah.
got back together. But then you would leave the band the next year. You would leave again.
Yeah, I left again after we did a few more shows with Nectar, and then I left. Um, and Randy Dembo came in to play my
Okay.
parts, and
Okay.
he came back with the new band when we did the other side, and then when Ron died, he uh, he couldn't take it. He went with a different band. He's playing a lot of Yes music now,
Oh, is he? Okay.
and he's playing. He plays in two or three different bands. But we're still friends. We're still good friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, explain how the two bands came to be, the new Nectar and the US based Nectar.
That is what same band.
Oh, is it? Well, because it differentiates when I look online. There's the new Nectar, the German, and
No,
then the US based.
no. The US base is my band. Is
Is
our
yours, yes, is yours. But the other one has different
German
members.
band.
Yeah.
They tried to use the name Nectar,
Uh-huh.
and they actually brought out an album. I talked to them about. I said, "You call yourself New Nectar or whatever, you know."
Right, right.
And um, I said to him, "Let's do that, and then when we come to Europe, we'll tour together."
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know. Well, their manager stole the name. He went to the German patent amt and patented the name. And then when the other side came out, he stopped it from coming out in Europe. And that really pissed me off because the album was just starting to hit. It was number one for 3 weeks,
Yeah, yeah.
and boom, it just crashed. And so I sued them, and I eventually won. And they had to take the name down, and they had to give the patent back, and they weren't allowed to use the name. I offered them to be part of what we're doing, you know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
but the guy was a real snake.
yeah.
Um,
Wow.
he didn't want to do that, so they lost out there, and they got sued. Uh,
Yeah.
we won maybe 15 cases against them.
Is that right? Okay. Okay. Well, that should teach them. Are they defunct now?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I did see the listing of members and the two different names. So yeah, I wanted to find out about that.
We in the beginning, it was my idea for them to use new Nectar,
Right. Right.
but because they did that, we stopped them using the term altogether.
Right. Right. Yeah.
And it's sad, really, because it costs us a lot of money to sue them.
Yeah.
And what did they get out of it? You know,
Yeah. Yeah. They
they
didn't.
would have been better off if they'd have left us alone and
Yeah.
worked together with us.
Right.
We would
Right.
have gone over and we could have toured together. It could have been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunate that and did you had to go ahead and do that, follow through with the lawsuits. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had to because
Yeah.
the other side, the album,
Yeah.
was. I don't know if you understand how uh, uh, Amazon works, but they have a barcode on their albums that are worldwide.
Right. Right.
They couldn't stop us in no, 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 sorry, not worldwide, the Europe wide.
You're okay.
So when they stopped the album, they stopped that barcode, and we got no sales in Europe.
Right. Right.
So I had no option but to sue them.
Right.
And eventually, when we won, then we re-released the album, but it lost its momentum. That
That's true.
was a really good album.
Yes. Right. Right. And you guys, you got some good feedback from fans and critics as well. Yeah. Yeah. Once you got the momentum going again. Yeah. As well. Wow.
It's pretty good now. We just got back from Italy. We did a headlined a festival in Italy.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Last year we headlined a festival in England. So in Europe we're actually uh, we're looking to do a European tour next year.
Okay.
And I think we will be able to. We're working on it right now.
Right. Right. But no plans to tour the States.
Yeah, we're going to start touring in January,
Okay.
and we're going to try to get out your way April probably.
Okay.
How close we're gonna get. We've got to find some places out in the west, on the west coast.
Yeah. Yeah.
So might end up being uh, June. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Right. Well, hopefully, maybe Austin. Austin is a big music city.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You know, have you
Phoenix,
ever? Oh, right, right, right. Have you ever been to South by Southwest in Austin? Have you ever been down there?
I think so.
Yeah, it's in March every year, and they have bands from all over the world. It's a big deal. It's a big
What do
deal.
you call it?
It's a South by Southwest. Yeah, yeah. You might check into that. It's SXSW. The letters SXSW. If you just key that in,
SXFW.
yeah, SW, like oh S South by is the X, so
Yeah.
it's South by Southwest. So SXSW. So
I got it.
two S's. Yeah, just South by Southwest Austin. But every year in March they have a big. I mean, they pull in bands. A lot of new bands, but then a lot of established bands too. Come in, and it's a big deal for like a week. They have speakers. You know what
I'll
I
see if
mean?
we can get out there. I'll see if we can
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, that would be something to look into. I just thought of that because you said that's around the time you might start back up again,
Yeah, really.
in April. Wow, okay. Yeah. And then there's places here in Dallas too, some nice venues, here, but even if it's Austin, that would be something, to try that. And are you looking it up now? Just
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Do you see tell me if you pull up anything.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
in
Usually March. I think it's March. Yeah.
Shit. Austin, 12
Yeah.
by 12 to the 18th of March.
Yeah, there you go. It is like a whole week,
I
but
will definitely look into that.
oh yeah, please do. Please. That would be great. Derek, if you could come down this way. That's this way. Yeah, a lot of the bands when they do tour from the even from the UK, it's usually the East Coast and West Coast. That's the places they hit. They
Yeah,
don't in the middle of the country. They use a lot of times they don't go down the middle of the country. But
right.
yeah, well, that would be something. Well, tell me real who is in the current lineup?
The current lineup is myself on bass, Rich Shalander on guitar, uh, Kendall Scott on keyboards, Marianne Costello on backing vocals, and uh, Jay Dittamo on drums. Um, Jay and Kendall and Rich were all in a band called Flying Dreams.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay.
they came to us from a different direction. We auditioned when Ron died. We auditioned drummers. We got as far as Jay, and Jay was perfect.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
actually knew Ron.
yeah.
They it Ron told him at one point because he had cancer, if anything ever happens to me, I want you to be the drummer.
The drummer. Okay, okay.
So it all worked out. All worked out well.
Wow. Okay. Had they all been fans of Nectar previously? Had they
Uh,
heard the material?
I don't know.
Okay,
I
okay.
don't, but I know
Okay.
that it was an immediate plus. You know,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I
And it,
could. I'd only ever really played with Ron, so it was a little strange for me. But I stood with my back to him
uh,
and played, and it felt pretty good. I
yeah,
think that's when I knew he was going to be the guy.
yeah, yeah. You didn't have to audition too many.
Right.
Right, right. Well, so it sounds like a nice fit, all the members and nice chemistry you guys have going. So, wow,
Yep.
wow, and they took to the music pretty well.
Yeah.
It
We
sounds
had
like,
we had a few thousand people at the festival in Italy just now. That was great. We played it. We were the last band on Sunday,
uh,
headline, and we didn't finish until 1:45 in the morning,
wow,
and the place was still jammed.
really, really.
Nobody went home, you know, because usually on the end of a festival, people are going home, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
They were there with us all the time. It was
They
good.
were there. How many bands played the festival?
Um, I want to say 8 or 10.
Okay. Wow. From all over? From all over?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Wow, yeah.
Colosseum from England,
Yeah. Oh, I love Coliseum. Yeah,
two
yeah,
Italian bands
yeah.
that I didn't know, but they were all good. And um, Life Signs from England,
Okay.
they were pretty good. They played right before us. It was a good festival, really good festival.
Well, I was just looking up real quick. Wow, so that's and what part of Italy is that?
That was in Peterborough area.
Okay, okay. Yes, yes, Louis Sanamo. Do you know Louis?
Louis?
Louis Sanamo?
No,
Or Lewis. Yeah, he was in Coliseum. He was in Coliseum.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I knew them years ago.
yeah,
The original singer's still with him. It still
yeah,
sounds good.
yeah. James Litherland. I had an interview with James. That's
Yeah,
another. That's another one you may not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Louis was in Armageddon, Coliseum, the Herd.
yeah, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, yeah. He was in Steamhammer as well. So.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's another one. Blast from the past. All right, well, that sounds good. Uh, looks like you're staying busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
We're about halfway through writing a new album,
Okay, okay,
and that will be coming out sometime next year, maybe, hopefully.
okay, okay. Sometime next year. Okay, and you got plans and hopefully the tour and you got those starting to line up and everything. That sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Well, you're recuperating now after the Italian shows.
And my wife stayed in Italy and toured Italy.
Oh, did you?
Great.
Did you get?
Oh,
Oh,
great.
that's good. You had time to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right, Derek. Well, anything else in closing that you'd like to we may have overlooked or you'd like to mention or a plug or anything?
I can't think of anything except, if we're playing, come out and see us. And if we when the new album comes out, pick it up. I think you'll like it. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
If you like Mission to Mars, or you liked, well, any of the Nektar albums actually, it's got an active feel to it, all of it.
Yes. Yes. And then the Tab in the Ocean.
Yeah. And Tab in
the
the
new
Ocean, yeah, definitely get that when it comes out.
Yeah. Yeah. That will be something to listen to. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that sounds good. I want to thank you again, Derek, for taking time out and for taking that journey uh, and sharing your story. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it
And,
is.
yeah. And continued success with the band. And it's nice hearing from those old fans, but I'm sure you're getting some new fans along the way too.
Yes, we are. Yes,
Yeah. So that's always nice to hear from them.
that's good stuff.
Okay. And where can people go? What's the website again?
Website is Nektars, Nektrars, nektarsmusic.com is the website. And they can get us on Facebook, Nektar, the legendary rock band. There's two other versions of Nektar, two of the websites with Nektar, and one with the Nektar Appreciation Society. So there's 4 different Facebooks. But the main one is Nektar, the legendary rock band. And the website, nektarsmusic.com.
Okay. All right. So several there to check out. All right. Well, again, appreciate it, Derek. And I'll say bye now, but hopefully not forever. Okay.
Sounds great. Everything you talk, give me a yell.
All right. Will do. All right. Bye for now.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Was a little boy, all my senses were in bloom. The forests were adventure, there dwelt the legends of my mind. I was the keeper of the golden key, I made all the rules, I only had to dream to create the scene. Magic is a child, imagination is alive. Magic is imagination, a child is alive. How the trees were so high pie, the cheese in the sky were part of my imagination. I was goblins and elves with small mushroom shells, as Brothers Grimm would tell their stories. Opening my eyes in the morning I would see patterns in the trees making shapes that were a face to me. In those tireless times and those carefree lines that we draw ourselves, but they're never kept. I know magic is a child, imagination is alive. Magic is imagination, a child is alive. Magic is a child, imagination is alive. Magic is a child, alive as a child.